Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And today, we have something special for you guys. I am so amped. We followed your comments and we looked into the sheriff, and wouldn't you know, the sheriff who threw the governor of New Mexico under the bus is the ultimate backfire for Everytown for Gun Safety. Shannon Watts of Moms Demand Action, and I've got Katie from Stone Second Sense to give us a report on exactly what she found, because we sent her in that direction, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this in the comments field below. Now, of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. We're distributing freedom twice daily, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. And this special report is brought to you by the sponsor that we're about to show, and then we're going to get into it.
The vest you see me wear is from Bullet Safe, and they've sponsored these videos. Bullet Safe is on a mission to be the #1 provider for safety equipment such as this for not only the civilian, but also the security market. Now, the VP3 that I'm wearing comes in at $299.97, which makes it completely affordable and provides up to or better than Kevlar protection. This thing is NIJ level 3 tested. You are talking about up to 44 Magnum stopping on this bad boy. They've made it concealable, discreet, comfortable, and breathable. It's modular and upgradable, and in comparison to previous models, it's 50% thinner and 25% lighter. As you can see, I'm wearing in the filming of this spot, and it is not even adding to any of my dexterity whatsoever. This is something very concealable, and if you're in the market, this might be something just for you. And thank you to Bullet Safe for making this content possible.
All right, so as I mentioned in our previous video that we did last night, when the sheriff was throwing the New Mexico governor under the bus for her tyrannical tendencies around gun control orders, a lot of you in the comments field said this sheriff is bought and paid for by Everytown for Gun Safety. Lots of dollars were thrown around, and as you guys know, we are building a network. We've got Second Legacy, we have Stone Second Sense, and we have my channel, Langley Outdoors Academy, for just the purpose of freedom and furthering the Second Amendment. So, with those comments, we got a little inquisitive, and we sent Katie Stone of Stone Second Sense after this. Is this sheriff compromised? Is this an ultimate backfire? And I cannot wait to hear what you guys think of this special report, because this is awesome. Katie Stone of Stone Second Sense, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for doing this. How you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, do what I can. Part of the sister channel kind of situation. But Katie, we sent you after the sheriff that everyone was saying was a compromised sheriff for Everytown, and you found some interesting things, didn't you?
I did. So I wouldn't exactly say he's compromised.
Okay.
The reason I say that is I found some information, and it's from Everytown Gun for Safety, their actual website. So it's not just some nonsense where someone's trying to say that this is what they said. It comes straight from their website about a year ago. So John Allen, and I'm just going to read a little bit for you.
Yeah, of course.
Everytown supported gun sense candidate elected this individual for county sheriff in New Mexico. Now, they spent $500K in sheriff elections that year in 2022, but it did not say anything about them giving him money to become an elected official or elected sheriff here, or the fact that he pocketed any of this. All it says is they spent it in elections for sheriff. So yeah, I mean, they put their money on a horse, but they didn't give the horse the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they did, I couldn't find it.
No, I got you.
So they backed the horse, but I don't think this is what they had in mind when they decided to back this pony.
you don't think they got their money's worth when they came out and he completely undermined a wet dream of Everytown for gun safety? So I don't know. Tell us more about this. Give me some of the stuff here. What's going on?
I'll be honest. I'm happy with this current situation where they backed this pony. I mean, it's working out for us. He seems to not want to take away, some constitutional rights that the governor decided she's going to throw out. But let's read in some of this. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here we go. Everytown for Gun Safety Victory Fund and Everytown for Gun Safety Action Fund and its grassroots networks, Moms Demand Action and Students Demand Action declared a majority victory today as the voters rejected gun lobby backed. This is what I find is funny. They're talking about the voters rejected a gun lobby backed sheriff, and they elected John Allen in place.
Gotcha.
But that obviously didn't really work in their favor, now did it?
No, exactly. And this is one of the coolest things about sending you out to these special reports because we get to spend some time into the details. Now, John Allen is the sheriff that we covered on my channel last night. This is something that's got a lot of attention because he flat out threw the governor of New Mexico under the bus. The order was unconstitutional. We won't be enforcing this at all. It's not happening. There's no way that this is even practically applied because flat out it's unconstitutional, so we're not talking about it. This guy is the one that they were happy about at Everytown for Gun Safety for outing a gun lobby sheriff, and now all this energy and time. Are you telling me that this might be an ultimate backfire? Is that what you're telling me, Katie?
Oh, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. It seems like they picked him because he was 100% all for about saving lives and helping out in issues where we're having problems, where they're saying like, hey, we have problems with a lot of gun violence in this area or with people using firearms to hurt others. And they're like, hey, this is the guy who's going to fix it. But they forgot that, hey, your gun laws and nonsense that you throw around don't actually work. So yeah, he's trying to fix the problem, but he's not trying to do it in your extremely unconstitutional way that you would like him to.
Oh, that is so beautiful. You guys know, you guys know how much I love a good backfire on a gun controller. So Katie sent me over something, and I actually want to read this because I think it has an amazing point here. So what I'm about to show you is an exact quote from someone very important on the gun control hierarchy. Check this out. Quote, when it comes to saving lives, passing gun safety laws is just the first step. We also need to make sure they're enforced. And John Allen, this sheriff, will do exactly that, said John Feinblatt, president of Everytown for Gun Safety. This is the head of Everytown for Gun Safety. This guy is gun control extraordinaire. Quote, Everytown was proud to support Allen's campaign and stand ready to help him keep I cannot say this word, Bernalillo County residents safe from gun violence. I struggle on that word, and I'm sorry. All right, so Katie, this guy, you don't get any higher in Everytown for Gun Safety than John Feinblatt. No. I mean, the stuff that you uncovered here, I just want to say great job. And if you guys have not checked her channel out, Stone Second Sense, I'll have it linked right down there, and you've already seen the branding. But this is amazing. In fact, you even uncovered some of these Shannon Watts. You want to read the Shannon Watts part? Because I love it.
Sure, I got you. Our volunteers were proud to help elect gun sense champion John Allen as sheriff, because when it comes to enforcing gun safety laws, there's no room for politics. And that was said by Shannon Watts, founder of Moms Demand Action.
Oh, the irony is so sweet and delicious. So thank you so much for bringing this forward, Katie. And I want to wrap this up because this is the power of what we're building at Second Legacy with me and Tim, with me and Katie on Stone Second Sense. This network that we're building, we can devote time and energy to stuff that you guys care about in the comments that you left on the video last night. And this is an awesome thing. And Katie, thank you so much. And you guys definitely check her out. But in capping this off, guys, what we just saw, Katie just brought us information directly from Everytown for Gun Safety's website. They were throwing accolades at this guy, John Allen, the sheriff, whom I showed you yesterday, completely destroyed the governor who's doing gun control extraordinary moves from Everytown's coffers. This is the ultimate backfire, but it really points to something important. And this is why I asked Katie to look into this. This is why we're covering this. It points to the fact that sheriffs are obligated to support the Second Amendment. They are obligated to support the Constitution because they are elected positions and they're constitutional sheriffs. Even if you are Democrat, even if you have support from Everytown for Gun Safety, there are confines of there are guardrails of what you can and cannot do, specifically around constitutional rights. And that is why we're covering this. And I thought this was the best backfire in the world. And let me know what you guys think of these special reports and also this content in the field below. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.